question is, what does the text most strongly suggest about Sleep No More's use of its performance space? So we just have to make our own prediction. So I made my prediction like it relies on a particular space. So if you pause the video and read the passage, the text one time, you'll understand why I made this prediction because the most recent iteration of the immersive theater experience Sleep No More. I mean, so the experience Sleep No More made its new version of itself. Like by the word iteration, it means it made its newer version. So then it mentions about audience members who wander through the labyrinthine venue at their own pace and follow the actors as they play out simultaneously. Okay, the actors play out their role simultaneously while the audience members uh, go freely and watch all the performance like free people. So they do it by just moving around with the crowd and just watch the play. So the text also mentions that intervening narrative loops like confront the impossibility of experiencing the production in its entirety. So the audience cannot just follow the performance in its entirety, just the fragments of display. So the play's refusal of narrative coherence thus hinges on the sense of spatial fragmentation that the venue's immense and intricate layout generates. So the play's refusal of narrative coherence means that the play is indeed special, unlike other conventional methods of the play. It cannot be in any other theater. It's my prediction. So, which is because the word hinges means that it relies on the sense of spatial fragmentation. So, without that spatial fragmentation, it also mentions that it's immense and intricate. So, the performance cannot be generated in any other theater. It's my own uh, prediction. I didn't predict it that way, though. I just said it relies on a particular space. So let's look at the answer choices. So the answer choice A, the choice of a New York City venue likely enabled the play's creators to experiment with the use of spherical space in a way that venues from earlier productions could not. So if we emphasize the um, part where it mentions about the earlier productions, so the text says, yeah, it's a newer version of the Sleep No More, but it doesn't mention anything about its earlier productions. So the text doesn't mention the early production. That's it. So that's why the choice A is out. When it comes to choice B, audience members likely find the experience of the play disappointing because they generally cannot make their way through the entire venue. While it comes close, they cannot follow the play in its entirety, but the text doesn't mention anything about them being disappointed by the play. Uh, like uh, like I said, which is not related to the performance space. Partially related, but not all 100% related. So the audience doesn't get disappointed. That's it. When it comes to choice C, which is our answer, the production's dependence on a particular performance environment would likely make it difficult to reproduce exactly in a different theatrical space. The text supports this by the word hinges, an intricate layout. Just like I mentioned in my prediction, you have to find your own prediction which aligns with the text and put it in use. Well, your prediction must be kind of like 85, 90% um, correct. Uh, I mean, uh, smooth predictions helps you a lot. Like you can avoid the wrong choices, or the methods, the old method like reduce, reuse, recycle. Just like that, you can find the answer in easier terms. So that's why our answer is C, which is supported by the prediction and which is also kind of our best answer choice here is because other answer choices are practically wrong because we made clear when it came to our prediction. So why the answer choice D is incorrect? Because audience members who navigate the space according to a recommended itinerary will likely have a better grasp of the play's narrative than audience members who depart from the itinerary. Okay, so it practically says that they created an instruction which, if they follow, they'll be able to grasp the whole situation. But if they do not, they cannot. Well, it might be correct, but the text doesn't mention anything like that. Well, if the text did that, so it would have been correct uh, if the detail asked about. If the text asked about the detail of the text, not in its entirety. So thus, it's out. It's practically not human. That's it.